I had to pick something from Liverpool, and no, yeah, from Liverpool, and it was the only song that I wanted to do after I realized that it was from there. I mean, it was popular in Iceland, I think, or was it when I lived in Denmark also for a while? So maybe it was then. When did it come out? I think my sister probably listened to it. I just like the song, and I like taking these kinds of songs that I maybe haven't listened to too much, like actively listening to, but like you hear a lot and everybody knows, but like yeah, I like that. It's a good melody, and it was kind of easy to remake. I think I'm gonna write a song for somebody else to compete at some point, but I don't have any plans to return. But if I'm asked to be a interval act, like a guest act again, I'm definitely there. I think I would write something for Iceland. Like I don't like if I would write a song for Eurovision for some other country and that country would win that year with my song, I don't think I would be allowed into Iceland again. I saw that they changed the rules for junior Eurovision, so now they can't have pre-recorded vocals in junior Eurovision, but you can do it in the adult version, which is very weird to me. I think it just like then it's not as much of a like competition. Like to me, it's kind of like a sport or something because it's competing in music is super weird, and if you have everything on playback and stuff, then it's I don't know, it's like making the goal a lot bigger in football or something like that. I just don't, it's not as interesting to watch, and then everybody sings well, and it's more just about how you dance. I want those like voice cracks. I want those like moments where somebody like really fucks up. But I don't think that's really possible with how it is now, or it's very easy to kind of mask out. That's why I did the like 1,000 people in the choir thing, because I also thought that they would see after this competition that like this is not the way to go, and like let's not do that again. So I want to have the biggest choir in Eurovision history forever. But now somebody can step in and take that. It's poppy music, catchy stuff, like stuff that I like to make, I guess, mostly. I sing about like my life and like being a dad and being new in the like global music industry, and how to like juggle friends and personal like relationships and career, and then just my personal mental health and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't finish mixes or master my music, but everything else on these songs was done by me. This is my like kind of debut full length album as like this solo project, which is just my name, and I kind of felt like I needed something out that was very representative of that. So it's called I Made an Album, and that's what it is. There's except for the last song on the album that isn't out yet. I got some brass and strings for that, and like a gang vocal, like a choir of people from Twitter and Instagram and stuff. Like working on this many songs for this amount of time gets really tiring, especially when you're working alone. So I enjoy more, I think, releasing the like EPs and stuff like that. But like it's it's very rewarding also to have like an album, to have a longer format. But I mean, the reason why albums are the way they are is because they fit on the format of vinyl or CD or whatever. Like it doesn't really make sense that people are still doing half an hour to 1 hour records, because it doesn't have to fit on anything. Like you can do it as short as you want or as long as you want. That's just what like people are used to. But I also think it's like, well, everybody that makes music now basically grew up with. So I think we all grew up listening to albums. So it's like that's what we want to do. But in a few years, I don't think that's going to be the case anymore. Yeah, I collect vinyls, and I listen to albums. Like I really like listening to them. It's just hard for me to make because I really want to just, if I do something, I want to release it right away. Like if I make a video or if I make a song or something, as soon as it's ready, I just want it out. I really like doing both. Like after a lot of touring, I'm very excited to get back into the studio. But then when I've spent too much time in the studio, I'm excited to get back on the road. I think I kind of need that balance, and it's like when I'm in the studio, I'm working towards going on tour, or like that I'm working on songs, thinking about how they're going to translate into a live setting. And then when I'm on tour, I'm like learning what works and what I enjoy playing on stage, which then when I get back to the studio, I do more of that. I don't feel the way that like is described in the video. Like I don't feel like I'm always doing the same thing and that people only come for one thing. But like it was something I was a little scared of in the beginning, that like thinkable things would be the only thing that people would care about. It's still like by far my biggest thing, and I'm fine with that. But yeah, just that people aren't like coming late to my shows because they just want to see that, or like if I play it and they leave afterwards or something like that, that would be I wouldn't like that. Yeah, but it was mostly online, so like if I wanted to get away from it, I just closed the computer. So yeah, it was just exciting. Like it was a lot of new opportunities and a lot of like content creation, which I enjoyed more at the time than I do now, to be honest. Like now I've gotten a little more fed up with it, but at that time it was all like very new and a lot more exciting. So now I just want to make music and play shows again. But at that time, yeah, I was very ready for just all kinds of content creation, basically. Already, if you wait a few days, then it's been a while since you posted something on TikTok or Instagram or whatever. And I think that kind of like time pressure, I definitely don't like. Like I want the stuff that I put online to like really represent me, or like be something that I actually would enjoy or do enjoy. So if I'm trying to stick to a schedule of posting like a few times a week or whatever, I just can't. Like I've a few times decided that I'm going to do that, but then it never works out. I forgot that we're shooting video also, so we'll start doing this. Finishing gonna release the album in August 25th, and then going on tour in September and December, and then probably another tour early next year. And I have another music video that I still haven't shot, but I know what it's gonna be. It's for that last song of the album, which is a German song where I sing in German. I don't really speak very good German, even though I've lived here for a while. But the song is about that. And then I'm just making more music. I'm already starting the next thing after the album. Just good vibes. I have this again. And that's all.